your partners, you don't really want to mess with them clowns, you come up with them clowns, you stuck with them clowns, you a big chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G, until the moment you expire, you know what it is, to make nothing out of something, you handle your biz, and don't be crying, it is something, you a big chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G, until the moment you expire, you know what it is, to make nothing out of something, you handle your biz, and don't be crying, and it's suffering. You can't do nothing but love fresh, You won't know what we gonna do next, You bought our tape with the check, You wearing a vest, You trying to protect your chest, You spend 70 on your bins, That ain't sure that's for your friends, You won't stop these heads from playing with you, You won't run the block, You won't be the last one with rocks, You keep it, You count the money at the end of the night, You on a 3-day flight, You full of that line. You ducking them people, You the one face was on news last night, You the one the dude out their shoes last night, You don't come in the project when it's dog, You claim you're a thug and you ain't got no heart, You came in the Norway on New Year's Eve, You got stuck in there and you couldn't leave, It was hard for you to breathe, You're a big chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G, until the moment you expire, you know what it is, to make nothing out of something, you handle your biz, and don't be crying, and it's something, you a big chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G, until the moment you expire, you know what it is, to make nothing out of something, you handle your biz, and don't be crying, and it's suffering, you gotta trust person.
Now from the Lone Star State in Houston, Texas, nighttime baseball from beautiful Minute Maid Park. It's a custom league battle under the lights between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Houston Astros. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here it comes. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Altuve is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. 1 out, bases empty, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Hit in the air to center field. Tucker waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper. Here's the first pitch to him. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Now here it comes.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Rounded weakly down the line toward third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Into the box, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And this pitch is hit hard as it'll fall into right field for their first hit of the ball game. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. And he puts it on the ground to second. Gregorius has it. Segura for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. As he hits one on a line to left field. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Batting
Here's
Michael
Michael Brantley. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is to slide.
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Didi Gregorius. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
1-2.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw is in time for the first out of the second. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. No score here as we play inning number 2. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes Brantley. He can't get to it. This one's down. That brings up Alec Bohm. Swing and a liner. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Digging in will be Clint Frazier. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
In the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 call. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Gio Urshela. Now here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. Urshela is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. So 1-1 home. Retired, 1 away. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. First pitch of the AB now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Striding in is Yuli Gurriel, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, here is Zach Eflin. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
1-2.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, 1 away. First pitch of the AB on its way. Gene Segura will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Left side. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on the first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that brings up JT Realmuto. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
1-1 the count now. Now here it comes. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Now to the plate, Jason Castro as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Jason.
Fouled away.
Castro.
One and one to Jason Castro.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. There's a slider taken for a ball.
Ball 2.
Full count now. 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Driven nicely into the gap. Around first is Castro heading for second now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The pitcher.
Stepping in now, Justin Verlander. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? 1 out now in the Houston third, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve.
Second baseman.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1. Slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. 2 out, runner in scoring position at second, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. First pitch on the way. Harper coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping in once again is Bryce Harper, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Pops this one up. And there's your first out of the inning. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes. And the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Didi Gregorius started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Chopper to short. Reined in. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He singled in his first AB.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But no problem at first, and that's the first out. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. That evens it up 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now a ball rolls softly to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
At the plate, Kyle Tucker. Swing and a line drive. A 1 pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Looped out towards short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Alec Bohm will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Next, it'll be Clint Frazier. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Hit in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and here comes the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
The first baseman, Yuli.
Line hard to center field. Frazier is there, and he has it for the first out. Next up is Jason Castro. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone in the home 5th. So here now is the pitcher, Justin Verlander. He flew out in his last AB. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gregorius is there on the first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Now to bat, Zach Eflin.
Lead off for the Phillies. The pitcher.
First pitch on the way.
Eflin.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Gene Segura standing in. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Down and away, ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
And there's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. One out for the Phils in their half of the 6th. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Brantley is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-0 pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Racing back the left fielder. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1 and 2.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Sliced hard on the ground. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve.
The second baseman, Jose.
As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
He's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. 1 away for the Astros here in the 6th. And that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Field shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Hit back up the middle. There's Segura. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now. In the air out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The left fielder, number 22.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Tucker waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in next, Alec Bohm flew out last time up.
Alec Bohm.
Down the third baseline. Bregman has it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the seventh, as now there are 2 away. So next to bat will be Clint Frazier. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Clearly fooled there on the slider. Chopper to short. Scooped up. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley.
The right fielder.
First delivery to him.
Brantley.
Nope. That's inside.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And that is through into right field for a single. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And he popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit on the ground to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Standing in now, Kyle Tucker. Swing and a little tapper. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Popped him up. Bohm has room in foul territory. 1 away. Now into the box is Yuli Gurriel. No hits to this point. Now the first pitch. He'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? There's 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. And now here is Zach Eflin, a hit in 2 tries so far.
The pitcher, number 56, Zach Eflin.
Matt Joyce is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 7, Matt Joyce.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Brantley is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a check swing, but did he go around? He did, says Mike Fillmore, and it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Brantley. Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once. Next it'll be JT Realmuto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and a strike to count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Justin Wilson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 34, Justin.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jason Castro.
Leading up for the Astros, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Martin Maldonado will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the eighth. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball that's outside.
Now the 1-0. In the air to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. One down.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Michael Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Michael.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Sanders out number 2. To the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
2 out, nobody on. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Blake Taylor enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now the first pitch. Bryce Harper is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
2 balls and a strike to count. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Tucker. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping up is Didi Gregorius. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tucker waits on it. And that retires the side. Now at the plate is Yordan Alvarez, who bounced out last time up.
The left fielder, Yordan.
From the stretch.
Alvarez.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gregorius onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Next, here is Alex Bregman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Jordan Hicks comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 12.
First offering on its way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
McCutcheon is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Brantley. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Last strike now for Houston. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes. They worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Phils rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Zach Eflin is credited with the win. Justin Verlander pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 29 minutes.
You gotta be happy, keep fighting today. That's my will come one day. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight and go through your darkness. You will find your light. Don't worry, you gotta be